Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Lorette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. Today, we're going to have a little play in my altered Christmas journal that I started a few years ago, and I've never finished. Probably because when I started this 2 years ago, I had no clue what I was doing. I think it was the very first or the second altered book I'd done. And I didn't know all the tips and tricks. So I made some very classic mistakes that have kind of kept me from finishing it. So I thought I'd share with you what I do have done, and then maybe we would just play in it a little bit. Since Gail is doing hers, Gail Agostinelli, it inspired me to pull this out and maybe work on it a bit. I don't know if I'll finish it or if I'll ever finish it, but because I left in way too many pages. I made the mistake of gluing everything down first before I decorated, which makes it so difficult to decorate. Don't glue it down, paper clip it, prep it, but don't glue it, because the minute you do, you just can't do a whole lot with it. And it's made it so hard for me to finish this book. It's kind of discouraged me. So, you know, it's one thing to pull it apart, but it's another thing if I was trying to, sorry, I left the desk for a split second to show you something, because I want to share with you what should happen and what I did. So this is definitely a how not to craft video. That's a craft and chat, but what you don't want to do to mess yourself up. So I did leave in the few pages in the beginning, which Gail suggests, to stabilize your book. Now, this was a vintage book, and it's good that I left a lot of pages in, because the minute I started pulling them out, the book started becoming destabilized. So I left a lot in, which is leaving me a lot to decorate. Now I don't leave nearly as many, and I use one of the Dollar Tree books so that if it doesn't go well, I'm not worried about it. But what I want to show you is I made the mistake of let's see if I can find pages to show you that are just difficult to cover. That are folded like this. And it's really difficult when they're closed up like this to get the paper in there, get it fit right. This is supposed to be a pocket here. Getting that fit right, I'm not going to be able to get much paper in. It was like this, it's glued down. What I should have done and didn't know to do was, some people just pull the pages as they go. I didn't want to do that, because then when I did that, I ended up with way too many pages, and I already have an alligator mouth book and it has a lot left to finish. This one isn't going to be that way, because what I did was I went through and just paper clipped them together, folded them, but paper clipped them so I could easily decorate. So easy, because I can cover this page, cover this, flip it back, no problem, then glue it together. And I put my paper clips where I'm going to work. And I also go through and I pre-punch, so I know, even if I have to punch it again when I cover the page, at least I know which ones are going to be side pocket, top pocket, what they're going to be. And as you can see, there's a lot less pages to cover here and a lot less stress. So this is going to be a really easy book to cover. This one, on the other hand, is just, what was I thinking? I didn't know. I was new, didn't have a clue. I didn't make templates at the time, so everything took forever to cover, and it's the reason it remains unfinished to this day. So I'm really happy with the cover. It's really pretty. I have to say it's one of my favorites. This is an older book from probably the 50s, and it's smaller, which I love, and it's red, which I wanted for Christmas. So I went out and bought a bunch of red vintage books, not realizing that they get compromised when you start pulling the pages, and they don't do as well. If you're going to yank them all out, it's fine. But for an altered book, I absolutely do prefer and suggest you use like a Dollar Tree book, dollar store, or something from a newer book from a garage sale or whatever, something you don't mind, cutting up. So I'll show you. I'm going to check to see where you are and what you're seeing. Okay, that's about the middle. Yeah, I think so. Okay, want to make sure. That's my template. I finally made one for that book. I did that this morning. So I've covered this page. I used a lot of Dreams, etc., Artie Mays, and Antique Papery to cover this book and to start making ephemera in. But I'm also now going to be finishing it off with some Rachel at Roxy Creations papers. So I left this page blank because it's perfect to write in. Covered up some of the things I didn't want to show and decorated. This is, it opens here. It can either be a glue down pocket or it can be open like this where you could write in it. That was what I was thinking. I did put an envelope in here. I have covered the envelope and can fill it with ephemera. Here's this side of the page. This is all glued down. I don't have any pockets or anything because back then I didn't know to leave myself some pocket space. But as fat as this book is already, I don't think I would want pockets right now. So I covered up where there's words pretty much. Now as we go along, if I find something that's unglued, although this was 2 years ago, it looks like it's all pretty good. Oh, I speak too soon. You know, I wasn't great with the glue stick. I was using a different kind of glue stick than I'm using now. I was using a Ranger versus my Scotch Create. So I probably am going to find pages that are unglued because as good as it was, I didn't know I needed to use as much glue stick. I was barely using glue stick. So I doubt I'll ever sell this because unless somebody really, really wants it, let me know if you're just in love with it and you want it. But when it's done, because, oh, I think I left this as a stand-up. I didn't glue it down on purpose, but I think I will right here just because I think it's going to take some wear and tear over here with folding the book closed. So we'll repair this as we go along. And looks like I'm going to use this time while we're chatting, you know, to... Some of these papers are Rachel's. Also, I shouldn't say that because these are Rachel's. I think this is Rachel's. These are Dreams, etc. Dreams, etc. These are something I got through Target. I want to say this is Dreams, etc. This is Dreams, etc. as well. So these are Artie Mays here. I've got a cute little tag that I did. These are all hers. Made a tuck right here using the stamp. I've got one of my extra large paper clips. Isn't that adorable? Cute, cute, cute. I feel like this needs some inking, so I think I'm also going to, yeah, this is a good way to teach you to zhuzh up a book that maybe you, not teach you, but share with you how to, or what to do if you come across a project you hadn't finished, you weren't all that happy with it, but maybe to give it some new life, spruce it up, make it feel better because it's sick. So I put that on there. I'm thinking that at some point I'll be adding something that I want to, but it goes with the page. There is a big tag at the top. I think I would add a bit of lace down here. So I may do that when I come to double check and decorate the ephemera for it. I just bit off way more than I can chew on this one. Oh my goodness. I did not know what I was doing. Okay, so, oh, I don't like that back there. And I would have now, in hindsight, I would have put the paper clip on this longer side, not on the shorter side. So I've learned so much in the last few years. It's sort of embarrassing to go back and see what you did back then. This page, isn't this beautiful? I love this page, is Dreams, etc. And it is a pocket, side pocket. I have the tag in there that I want to decorate, so I need to decorate that. Then I just covered this page this morning with some music paper. I'm not sure if this might be Artie Mays. I'm not positive. Or Antique Papery, one of those. I printed these papers over 2 years ago, so I have no idea where some of these papers came from. This is my little bookmark right now, but as you can see, I haven't decorated this yet. So what I was doing is going through and decorating all the full pages that didn't have any pockets. So then I was saving the difficult part to last once I realized what I did. So this is a nice hard, a covered piece of junk mail that I got in the mail that was a hard cardboard and covered it with paper and some music page. And now I just need to put an image on it. So once I put the image on it, we have a wonderful little journaling card. I did cut some coffee dyed papers to put on some of these blank pages because the way I was going to do this was just going to be kind of an artistic, artsy book of all the different, my favorite different Christmas paper designers. But I decided after looking at Gail's number of her books that I wanted to have some writing space in here too, especially if I did keep it. I'd want to actually use it a little bit. So I did make an adorable, isn't this cute? I think it just came out so darling, this little card. I made this on cardstock, but it's the parchment cardstock. And I thought that came out really darling. So that's going to go in here. I may add a little tab or a little bit of lace to it because, you know, my style is different. I have this wonderful, this is from Gail. This is her idea. She did these bar-like belly bands, and I love these. I've used them in a number of my projects. I do have a little journaling card here to put in here that matches the pages. That one's done. This is a double pocket here. You can see, and I've added laces and things. And I've made some darling little tags, which I may zhuzh up a little more or leave as is. I'm not really sure. I think this one's done. Definitely, it has a little tag in the top that could be written on. And then, you know, it's got the front. Again, I think I would do some more, a little more decorating for me, maybe. Not too much, but some. Then this is a double page, and I have to decide if I want to do anything, leave it as is, if I want to add any decorations, if I want to add a pocket, or just leave it. Oh, it does have a tag up here at the top that I need to decorate. And then again, I've decided I cut some more paper for the coffee dye, then I'll have to cover this. There is this tag, which they're really beautiful little tags. This is just like the other one. I made quite a few of these little fun tags for here. They've got some good heft to them. Then I've got this one. Oh yeah, that's really cute. See? I think this is one of Gail's, Gail Augustinelli's. I have quite a few of her cards from her Christmas digitals. She has some Christmas digitals out. She's got some lovely vintage Christmas cards and postcards and things. So be sure you check out her website for her Christmas digitals. So I have that one goes in there. You can see it's a double pocket. Again, we have another, oh yeah, we have a tag in here. So that needs to be decorated, the bigger tag. And I have Santa. Like I said, as I go through this and I see something that's not sticking, I'll fix it. I'll keep checking. But sometimes it's not that the glue's come undone. It's more like I just missed it. You know, it's hard to see sometimes. And when you're starting out and you don't know what you're doing, because I really didn't. So I did put some more coffee dye there. I do have a pocket here that needs to be done. Sometimes I would love to just unglue this, but I'm afraid these are so old pages that they'll just rip. More coffee. Oh no, I've got some cute digital here. I think these are Artie Mae's. This one is Dreams Etc. I think it's going to go here, and then I may use these as either ephemera or whatever. It does have a top loading, nothing in here yet. Again, I put some more coffee dye paper over here. Got a little glassine bag I was thinking of putting on do a page, decorating it up. I do have a side loading here, another one here. What do I have over here? Oh, I've got one over here. And this is going to have some more writing paper. Here's another pocket here. This needs to be covered there. We'll probably put an image there. Let's see, I feel the doubleness of this. Oh, here is the pocket. Another one here, so we'll have to put something there. More paper, writing paper. I want to definitely cover. That'll probably be an image, and that'll be writing space, or on the other side, and this will be covered. And then, you know, same here, I'll cover it. Again, there's a pocket. And then the last pages, and this all needs to be covered back here. This was a discard book that ended up in, I don't know, I got it on an estate sale. So you can see, always bending that up. I broke one of the little, I had a cute little hanging Christmas light and bulb, and I broke it. So that's no more. So I just put a little bead on there. I don't have to see, I don't have a lot of Christmas. I'm so surprised, but I don't have that many Christmas charms. So I'm gonna have to look through my charms and see what I have that would work. I think I have angels and a few other things that I can add to this. I do see where my ribbon's coming up, so I need to do some gluing back there. I'll be doing a little work to this to get it up to par. I think I'm gonna put some lace there. I'm hoping I still have this lace. I'm pretty sure I do. So that is my altered Christmas book and Christmas journal. And I'm going to, I think, work on that a little bit today with you. Just do a kind of a little quick one. This is for your Friday video. I didn't get everything prepped like I would like to start the binder journal. So we will start it next week on Monday. That will be our project for Monday. And I think that'll be a fun little project for us to do. It's very hard to work on this with the cover done. So I can tell you now I do my covers at the end because what a pain. And I don't want to damage it. So, so this is where I left off. But I'm going to start here. Where is my book weight? I just had it. Where did I just put my book weight? Did you guys see it? What did I just do with it? It was here. Before I started the video, I was showing my husband something and moved it. Oh, you guys, really? Okay, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Okay, he had me move my paper stack because it was in the video and I didn't want it in the video, so I'm gonna put that there. Where in the world did I put my book weight? Is it in front of me, you guys? Do you see it? And I just can't see it. All right, let me look on my desk here. Sorry, I'm just making a horrible mess. My left hand's bothering me and I'm having trouble hanging on to stuff today. I bet I know where it went. No, it's not there. It's not on the floor. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was right here on my desk. I was using it. I set it on something. You know how that is. And I know it's right in front of me. And I just can't see it. Anybody see it? Hello, hello. Come out wherever you are. Hello. Right in front of me. I know it is. Well, it's not in my book, right? I didn't totally lose my mind. I wonder if my husband moved it off the desk and didn't realize I needed it when he was setting up my video. Oh gosh, you guys. Yep, he did. Okay, got it. Oh my goodness, sorry. Sorry. Doesn't matter how hard I try to be prepared. All right. So, you see why we need a book weight. I am going to, ooh, it's warm in this room today. You know, we've had a lot of rain. It went away. But it left things a little warm and a little humid. Now, all of these pages, one thing I do like is I like them. I rip these with a ruler, a tear ruler. But now that I have my little cutter, I'm thinking I'm going to just take a tiny bit off with this. Just to give it a little, and the pages are a little bit tight. I did cut them to match the template, but I feel like they're a bit on the tight side. Okay, so we'll just throw that little bit away. How are you all? I hope you're doing well. Hello to everyone, to all my new subscribers, as well as all of you who follow me and comment and like and all that good stuff on a regular basis. Thank you for all your wonderful comments on my last video. I truly appreciate those and all of your support. So just so you know, thank you so much. All right, I love you all. That's a funky spot, so I'm going to turn it over this way where you won't really see that. There's a funny in this decollage cutter. I noticed there's a funny flat edge in it. And I'm not sure why, but I think it's the way it's made. My neighbor, he's building a pergola for another neighbor, or rebuilding a pergola. And so he's got a lot of equipment. So I'm going to have to, I was enjoying the fresh air, but I'm now going to have to close the window because he is grinding away at something over there. He does work for all the neighbors as well as us, so. we originally started him off. He was helping my husband. My husband was building a fence. He came over to hold some boards and help cut one day when Greg needed an extra set of hands, and just has worked with Greg ever since. So, and on his own. He got laid off during the Silicon Valley cut down, where they were kind of letting everybody go. And if you were of a certain age, you got let go. So got caught up in the ageism thing, and never was, he's an engineer, and never was able to find another job really. So luckily he did well during the time when things were good. But so now he works for his friends and neighbors, and he uses that engineering degree in a whole different way. He was a Navy, a nuclear submarine engineer. He also worked on the deck of some big destroyers. So, guy's got some, he was in the Navy for, I don't know, 20 years. I don't know, but very, very smart man. Sweet as can be, kind, helpful to all of his neighbors. Just a good all-around guy. So, I always get a neck ache when I talk to him because he's like 6 foot something and I'm like 5'1". So if I stand outside and talk to him for very long, I come in with a neck ache. But just a great guy. And all those projects he and Greg did were just in time for this bad weather we just had. We got 2 inches of rain in a 13-hour time span, which is like amazing. So, we needed that bad. California is so incredibly dry. We've had so many fires, and they were worried about flooding in the burn areas, but it's so dry it just soaked it right up. That really wasn't as much of an issue as they thought it was going to be. So what I'm going to do on this one, you're basically going to watch me glue. I mean, if it's boring for you, feel free to turn off the video and move on. But you never know. I may get tired of this and then just start decorating. So, because I have a bunch of stuff there, as you saw. I also have some fun Christmas ephemera that I made, some of which are my samples. Maybe some things you haven't seen that I made, let's say, last year and the year before. Most of which I sold. I kept one of everything, but I sold a bunch of stuff last year in my shop for Christmas. And it went quick. So I did manage to keep a few things for future because, you know, you can't remember and you're like, well, am I ever going to want to make that again? Or so I did keep some of it. Okay, that looks good. I'm really liking the plain paper in here too to kind of break up all of this massive amount of pattern. I mean, it's beautiful to look at, but I also feel like if you wanted to write in this journal, all you do have usually when you make these kinds of altar books, usually you just have the big giant cards that you put inside here to write on, which is plenty because then you have this beautiful book to look at. It becomes a lookbook, which I adore lookbooks. They're one of my favorite things, and they're fun to make too. They really are. So let me get something to glue on here. I now know to use my glue sticks very heavily. I used to just barely use the glue stick thinking, oh, that'll stick. Well, not realizing that glue sticks dry out and a lot of times they let go if you don't use enough. So that is the key to using a glue stick. Use enough glue. Hopefully I've given you a few helpful hints and tips here today about making these and what not to do. Gail's fabulous at teaching you what to do. She really is. I learned from her and a couple of other people. I think, I don't know who I saw first do this, but when I saw Gail's, that is the one that made the most sense to me. I like the way her style of way she pulls her pages, you know, leave one, pull 10, leave another one, fold your pieces down, that kind of thing. I mean, darn it, you guys, I'm talking and I wasn't paying attention. I did not ink this like I wanted to. Shoot. Close the window, it didn't help. Sorry, guys. Well, I tried. We're just going to have a little background noise today. Have a little saw music. Now, when I can't get in here with the glue stick, this is where I traditionally come in because the glue did not go to the very edge. I will come in here with my art glitter glue with a long nozzle and glue close to the spine. A lot of times I stick it in the spine, but this one I didn't. This is already so fat. Really don't want to do that. But I wanted to share this. I think this is a beautiful journal that I'm starting. And it's very, very vintage looking, which is my favorite. One of my favorites, as you know. Now, to get these little tiny spaces, get one of your smaller brushes, dip it in your, and you can get in your, right in here. I tap it there to get rid of like that brush mark that I just got on there. So if you feel like it's just too white, too much of the white showing, just use your little makeup brush. I got this set on Amazon. There's like from giant to itty bitty. I like this set because there's all kinds of sizes, and I have them in my ink and think cup. And that gets you into your corners where you can't reach something. All right, so that one's glued down. We're whipping right through these. I'm choosing the lighter side of the coffee dyed paper to write on, because I want it to be very neutral. Now, these are not going to be plain. I think there may be something little that will go, I may put like a little, like a little something like that in the corner, or I might do a little stamping. So I won't leave them blank, but the majority of the page will be blank, but I will decorate it with something, a little something. So I just want to get them on here because this is my base prep. So what I want to do, whoops, where'd that go? Oh, you guys, where'd that page go? I was just doing. Was this the one? I guess this was the one. The book weight also makes a good bookmark so you don't lose your place. I'm going to set that off. I feel got so much on my desk. I'm feeling, I don't know if I'll even get to use any of these papers today, but I did pull them out. This stack here, with the exception of this, is all Rachel at Roxy Creations. So I reprinted her kits so I could use them in all of my projects, because I love, love, love her digital kits. I don't just love them a little bit. I love them a lot. Really, I do. So I want to use them. I'm pretty much decorating my tags, and because she has such a good variety. And then I also love the images on her pages, and I cut those out too. I will be using them in probably right along with the Blue Fern in my binder journal that I will be doing next week for sure. So, okay. Even though this is coffee dyed paper, this side's dark, which I could use, but I feel like this has so much pattern and it's kind of a darker jeweled colors and antique colors. I just don't want to put anything that dark right side up. No. I don't want it to overshadow the pages that might go next to it, might go right next to it. So well, like I was saying, I hope you're all well and happy and safe and no issues at your house, and everyone's enjoying. Hopefully you're starting to do some crafting maybe for the holidays, or hopefully we're inspiring you a little bit, all of us who are doing it early. I really wanted to get to some fall kits, but I'm having such a good time with Christmas. I don't know if I want to back it up and do fall. So, sorry. Really, really wanted to. I bought all kinds of stuff for fall this year. But people I designed for are coming up with such fabulous things and moving right on with the season. So I kind of gotta go with them. I don't have enough health and energy to do everything I want to do, unfortunately. So if I sat and crafted 6 to 8 hours a day, I could do it all. I could make 3 videos a day, and you guys could have a daily video, and you would see all kinds of stuff. But I just can't quite manage it. That was really stuck to me. This is good sticky glue. I mean, this paper, I purposely didn't cut it perfect. I'm not putting it on straight on purpose. I want it to be kind of very natural, organic in how it goes on. I'm absolutely not shooting for perfection on purpose. Okay, so I'm feeling better about this. I'm leaving the ones that have the pockets. I'm going to do those last, but I feel like, you know, I'm getting the, now this is going to be not plain. We're going to put this stuff on here. I'm trying to cover some of the words. I don't want to offend anyone, so I'm just kind of keeping the words true. Now, this is where I know I need my, yeah, see. So, oh, that's the wrong template. That is the template to my orange book that I just had out. I was showing you. Ooh, let me put that with the book. I'll be looking for that later going, where's my template? I'm like, that does not look right at all. Oh my goodness. So, did I put the template in the back? Yes, I did. Here it is. I used a book page, and then I put it on a little piece of lightweight cardboard that comes with my printer paper. And so you see I need to take off quite a bit. All right. Let me see how I can do with this. I want to kind of cover that. Let's go over here. I hate cutting this off, but it's too big. Still a little wider. Go in maybe a little bit more, maybe. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. I know I wasn't talking there, but I had to pay attention. I think if I just take a bit off the top and a bit off the bottom, that should work, and then we'll try it on the page. See if it's gonna fit. If you're hearing that, I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. Normally it's quiet on I'm filming this on a Tuesday for Friday. It's normally not noisy, but they're trying to make haste while the sun shines before it rains again. I don't think we're due for any more rain for a bit, although I did hear rumors that it might rain tonight, so I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that fits perfect. Got these. They could be pockets. I think that might be why I put them in there. I think I was thinking that I wanted to put maybe a little postcard pocket, or I think they're going to be too small to going up there. I don't know why I had these in here. They're cute. They're from the kit. I don't know. I'll set those off to the side. So what I want to do, first of all, I'll stick that in there. I want to oh, I should not leave my glue open. It will dry out. It's funny, as much as it rained, I have terrible dry mouth today. It's dry out. After it rains, it's crazy. The sun comes out and it gets dry. I need a little water. Go from 100% humidity to no humidity. I mean, no humidity to 100%, and then you're like, oh my gosh. I'm trying to think if I have anything to tell you. I did. I had all kinds of things to tell you. And now that I'm on camera, I can't think of anything. I know I'm very excited to do my binder project. I have been sorting and putting stuff away and cleaning my studio because I'm working in there to do my cutting because I have a big cutting table and another work counter that I'm working on prepping for it. And I guess I'll bring it in here. I mean, I could film in there. Different light. We have to set it up. You'll be much closer to me for sure. Because this is on up. The camera's up on the wall. The arm is attached to this cubby wall I have. And then you're looking, and then I'm, you know, it's looking down. I will have to put it on the bottom of the desk underneath the table, and I'll have to come over, and I can't get it very high unless we put it up on something. I'd have to look to see what we could. Maybe I should have my husband build me a little shelf to hook it on to. Or we probably already have one, you know. I'm sure there's something. Nowhere there. All right, so this one is going to be Jingle Bells. It's going to go there. And then we're going to put this lovely lady over here. And more than likely, I'll add some lace and put a little something up there. Now, I may be adding lace to all the edges of this. You know, once I'm got everything in it, then I'll decide if it's going to be a gator mouth for sure. It's going to be a big one. And then I'll have to figure out, I may do one of those little screw-in things and go around and create on each side and create some kind of a closure for it. I don't mind. I love big open gator mouth journals. No problem. I don't mind that. If you like a flat journal, this would not be it at all. So, I just realized I need to put something over here. I've got some book page I could sit over here just to kind of protect that. Might as well get some inking done, right? Oh, I want to say again, thank you for all of your lovely, kind comments the other day. They did mean the world to me. Made me smile and laugh and all good things. So thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Oh, guess what? We are so close to 1,000. Can you believe it? I started this in March, and we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. It's just amazing. Thank you so much for coming over and joining my channel and watching and commenting and all the wonderful things you guys do. So I can't thank you enough. It's just amazing to me. I got that on there crooked. Ew, glue strings. Oh my gosh, I've never seen it do that before. I'm having a hard time seeing and getting it to hold down. I need to get my head in here, guys. I just have to get my head into the camera for a minute. I can't really see if I don't have to see where I'm at and where I'm going on this. Uh-oh, I can see through this paper. It's very sheer. It's a piece of linen paper that it's printed on. Way back when I first started, I was printing on cotton linen paper, and it feels lovely. It looks lovely, but you can see through. Well, maybe we'll just do like a little stamping and put a little something up there, and then we'll put some lace on there, and hopefully that'll help disguise it a bit. Yeah, this one too. Printed on that as well. It has a lovely feel. But I ran out, couldn't get any more, so that's why I'm not using it anymore. Switched to 32-pound hammer mill, 32-pound printer paper. It's heavier. You don't see through it. It's got good body. You know, it's just great. For working with. I feel like I'm just, I don't know, just combobulated here. I can't seem to get myself organized today. Oh my gosh. I guess some days you just, gosh, you just can't, you know, get yourself where you're comfortable with what you're doing. My shirt's bugging me. My sleeves are bugging me. I'm hot because I got warm in here because the sun came out, which I love. I'm not complaining about the sun. I'm just saying I got warm all of a sudden. Having a hot something. It's not really a hot flash, but it seems like all my pages are crooked today. Oh boy. Oh well. This is just for me anyway. I don't care. Unless somebody really wants an imperfect journal. They're like, yeah, I want it. Let me know. I don't see me doing anything with this except for putting it in on my shelf. So this is like every artist's first canvas, beginner, whatever. I can't find things. I'm a hot mess today, you guys. I should have just not done a video today. Oh well, we all have those days, right? There's some days I just feel like, yeah, I got it all together and I'm doing great. And I don't know if I'm struggling or what the deal is, but I don't think I am. I didn't think I was, but I just feel off or something. I don't know. I can't get it together. I'm going to just laugh at myself because I can't figure out what else to do for me. But laugh at me. I'm going to laugh at myself. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm going to get in there a little. I feel like I'm not getting enough ink on there, but then I got too much, so I don't know. Ah! Anyway. All right. I just... these are so difficult to work with when you do them the way I did this one. That's why it's not done. Why it's not done. So much why it's not done. Okay, well, we have made progress. I mean, we've got some more pages in. I feel better about that because I felt like I had too many uncovered pages to even think about finishing it. The tough part will be doing these, which you know what you do. When you think something's difficult, you put it off, put it off, put it off. Whether it's hard or not, we'll see. But I want to, let me fix this little pocket here. There we go. Oh, did I use a bigger one for that? Maybe I just didn't put it in far enough. I mean, that looks okay, I guess. Just let me put it in a little more and see if that makes a difference. Yeah, oh well, it's good. Oh, I just lost a page again. Alrighty, I think I am done struggling with this, so I'm gonna put away a few of these crazy pieces that are hanging around here. Oh goodness, okay. Let me see. Well, we did make some progress. This is just to let me know I need to go back and go there. But we've got some new pages in. I'm going to put that in the back of the book so that I have the template. I always write on there sample or template. So we've got some pages in. We just have a few more, which I definitely will do off camera. And then I'll bring you back to decorate the cards and decorate the pages. But she's going to be a big girl. Definitely an alligator mouth there. So what I thought I would do is share some pieces that I made that I thought you might be interested in seeing. They're in my little Christmas box. And these are things I want to use in here. Which I have some edge pieces. I also have some belly bands. I put some of these in my shop for sale last year. They sold pretty quickly. And so I kept one or two just for me. And these are some of the things that I did have in the shop last year that, you know, that's like the little card. This is done on a Project Life card, the small one. Then this is another page tuck or belly band or edge, you know, to go along the edge of a page. So it would look like, let me find a page. Like it would go like up along the side of a page like that, or along the side of one of these plain pages that we just did. That would be fun. I would cut it down to fit, but we could do that. So something like that. So those are fun. you can use, then I made these were really cute. These are little seed packets that I decorated that could be glued in, and then, you know, it has a cute, I did kitty theme, so that has a cute little kitty cat with a journaling card. Then I made this fabric journaling card. Isn't that beautiful? This is fabric that's all stitched on and glued on, and then finished the back, and I put a little cluster on here. And then this one is a pocket one, and it's very hefty because what I did is I wrapped it with, this was junk mail paper, leftover paper, and I just wrapped it all the way around and made a pocket. And then so I had a cute little journaling tag inside there, and a big one up here, which I think might be stuck in. Oh, no, just tight. And I made this darling big tag. I think so cute. I used one of Jolene's word definition, Christmas word definition tags, and put lace on here. So this one's all done and ready to go. So those are some samples of some things that I like to make. And then these are ready to go. I just have to decorate. So these will fill this journal. I made some pockets, and here's what I made. So this is a little pocket that I made, and it has a little where you could stick. Let me grab one of these goodies to use. So you could put something there or here, and you could, and this is can be a tag. It can either glue on. You could put plain paper on the back and make it a writing journaling card or journaling pocket, or you could glue it on and make it a glue-on pocket. I also have, you know, here's another one. And then, or does that one have one in already? No. Okay. Oh, yeah. I had all these little bits to decorate that with. So I had a bunch of little bits. I don't even know where I got these. I think someone gave them to me. I have all these lovely little bits to decorate them with. And then I have another one here. This is just a pocket card. And this one's fun. I don't even know how I made it. I can't remember. I'll figure it out. There's a pocket here, a pocket here, a pocket here, a pocket up here, actually inside here. And then if you glue it on and you leave it open, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets in one journaling card. Isn't that adorable? Aren't these cute? So I have all those that are going to go in there. I have some envelope bits that I'm going to cover and create little tuck spots. That's the end of an envelope, and I'll probably do the same thing with that. Close it up and make it. I made this little one with paper bag and scrapbooking paper, and that makes you, so you put a little image on your cover. Oh, that's cute on there. And then, you know, add a little lace or something, and then you have the inside, and you can write on there too. So this is all stitched on my machine. Then I have some more pockets, and these are made from envelopes. You know how we cut them off to get the window part and we have the bottom half left over? Well, this is what I did with those. I wrapped them with paper. And I have this one, which is very plain. It's a double pocket. And this was 2 envelopes. I cut it in half. It was a long envelope, cut it in half. Well, not half, but I cut it 3/4. So I put the bottom half here and the top half part here and then a part here. And this creates a triple pocket. You get quite a few. 2, 3, 4. Is there a 5th? 5, and then you glue it on, and 6. So you could get a lot of pockets there. Again, this is another envelope that I covered. This one too. These are just junk mail envelopes that I covered with paper to use as pockets or pocket tags. So I'm down to where I need to decorate. I can pick either side. Both sides are equally beautiful. Not that one. But these have, you know, beautiful images on both sides. So I have those to put into that book if I choose, or to use into something else, or, you know, put in my shop to sell. I don't really know just yet what's going to happen with those. And then I just have some bits and pieces that were sent to me. So that is what's going to go inside of that journal and some of my other projects. So I think that's about it for that project. Man, the time just flew. I swear we just started. So here we are with our lovely little altered Christmas journal book that I will be working on periodically in between my design team projects and my journaling binder. So this is what I'm going to be working on in between. And as I'm making goodies for it, you know, the other day you saw me make a few, I don't even know what I did with them. You know, those tags I made the other day, I think they go best with this more so than, I'm looking around to see if I can find those, the ones we finished the other day. Do you remember? And, oh, right on my desk, right in front of me. I think these would go lovely with this that we made the other day, and along with the strips that I cut. I will be using those to decorate. Oh, these would be fabulous. You guys, I know I should end this video. It's going to go long. These would be so fabulous down the side of one of these pages. These are those sticker strips I made. Wouldn't that be great with a piece of lace and maybe a little image? Ah, super cool, ready to go. Love it, or across the top or the bottom. So I will be using some of those in this, and possibly even some of these images. These are all cut from that sticker sheet. So we could use those in this. So that's another way to use those. So, and then I think these will go very well in here as well with some of the pages that I'm going to be doing back here. So I think we're getting going on this. And I think as I make miscellaneous pieces can go into here, then when this is full, you know, I'll use them in other projects. So there you go. There you have it. Well, everyone, thank you for coming along and having a little play with me and looking at my crazy boo-boo altered book journal and learning what not to do. So I really appreciate you being here and all your kind comments and all of you being just your wonderful selves. And I hope you'll come back and see me again soon, because I know I'll be here very soon. So thanks, everyone. Hugs and kisses. Love you bunches. Bye-bye.